Okay.
All right, well, we'll switch gears right now. We're in the kitchen, and we're talking caramel. Ooey gooey caramel. Slade Grove. He's one of the Valley premier Valley chefs around that makes candy and caramels and everything sweet. You do it all.
I try. I actually do try.
You're like the candy man.
The candy
I am
man.
becoming the candy man.
The
That's the
candy
thing
man
about it.
can.
Yes, he can.
You know, we got the great event, the Caramel Palooza, coming up. It's benefits the Arizona Humane Society. It's tomorrow night, starting at 7 o'clock at the Arizona Biltmore Fashion Park, right outside of Union. There's about a dozen chefs or so around the valley that are participating. Myself, of course, I hope you come and try my product and really like it and vote for me. But there's also Tracy Dempsey there, Veronica with Bourbon Steak out at the Princess is there. You've got Lisa and Jim with Nutwatts here in town are going to be competing. You've got some great, amazing talent at this thing.
So it's the Caramel Palooza. It's all caramel all the time.
It's all caramel or caramel-inspired desserts all the time. And what we did today, we're making a very basic caramel cream custard. And there's only like a few ingredients in it. You just put some sugar and some water in a pot, a heavy pot. And then you want to caramelize it. And caramelizing sugar is just basically almost burning it. Then you're going to add some heavy whipping cream to it, a couple cups of heavy whipping cream.
I drink a couple cups every day. I would love to.
You're going to cook it down that down for a few minutes, and you're going to end up with this beautiful mixture.
And that is like a caramel sauce.
Basically it's like a caramel sauce at this point in time. How we're going to make a custard. So we're going to take 6 egg yolks that we've whisked in a bowl together, and you're going to do something called temper. You're going to temper your eggs, because if you just pour this in there, you're going to end up with caramel egg drop soup.
Ooh.
So you don't want to do that. You want to just very slowly pour in the mixture, and what you're doing is just bringing the eggs up to temperature. And once the eggs are warmed up, you can go ahead and just start adding it in and dumping it in.
Boy, does that smell fantastic.
As soon as that hit that pan, that's, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Then, the drippings are great. Then what you're going to do is pour it into, I like to use a measuring cup because I think it's easier to pour.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and do that.
Alrighty.
Then you're going to put them in some ramekins. Now, people use like a baking pan or something like that. I use old cake pans because I think they're high-sided and they work really well. You're going to pour them into some ramekins. You're going to fill them about 3/4 full.
Okay.
Then you're going to put some water in the cake pan because you want to do what's called a water bath. And the reason we do that is so you can have even heat distribution without the outer edges of the custard baking first. You're going to pop them in the oven at 325 degrees for about an hour. And you want until they're just jiggly. You want to kind of shake the pan a little bit and they're just set and jiggly and they're still a little loose in the center. You're going to pull it out, let them cool, and then stick them in the refrigerator overnight. Because they're so good. Then what you end up with is these amazing custard cups.
Oh my goodness.
Now this, I actually made extremely dark. I really browned the caramel sauce last night because I want that deep, intense flavor because I think it really goes well with fleur de sel. So I sprinkled some fleur de sel sea salt right on top of it.
Okay.
And with today's stuff, you've got so many versions of fleur de sel and sea salt. So there's like a habanero infused, there's an alderwood smoked sea salt, and there's even one that's a cappuccino with espresso in it. So you got so many choices.
So somebody in the control room said it looks like creme brulee, but it's not.
It kind of like it's creme brulee.
Okay.
It's a little bit different custard consistency.
No, you go first.
It's a little bit
Oh
richer.
my. Okay, here, give me a
Look at that. Look at that.
I'll do one little nibble.
And it's also a little richer than traditional creme brulee.
Oh my. Oh, that is just so luxurious.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's so fantastic.
so
You know,
easy
that
to make.
sea salt on there really does something.
It does.
It balances out the
amazing.
really sweet
Yes.
caramel.
Oh, I could eat that all day long.
That's sinful.
Now, we got to wrap it. Here are
delicious.
this is what you're going to be competing with,
This
right?
is my competition piece.
Okay, can we try one?
You can try one.
All right.
And this has like a unique flavor.
It does.
And we'll just leave it at that.
And you leave it at that. Right.
Okay.
Because we can't disclose it until
cannot-
tomorrow night at 7 o'clock.
Okay. Delish.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I'm not going to say. Okay.
We gotta go.
All the information's on our website, Slade. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very
So
much.
nice to see you.
I like to talk now, but I don't get my mouth.